I'd like to start by warmly thanking the Energy Press team, the organizers, for giving us the opportunity to do this presentation to you, to talk about smart energy management. If I've learned anything in my career is to be very short in the presentations on a Friday afternoon. So my name is Βασίλης Bacόλας. I'm the technical program manager with PROTASIS company. So what is PROTASIS? This is an engineering company. For the past 20 years, we are dealing with the so-called packed protection automation control. We do studies pertaining to protection and industrial services. And although we have started with oil and gas, we have maintained it, but the majority of our projects pertain to RES. Now, some key figures for the company: more than 90 individuals with global presence, with tens with dozens of customers in the world. So what we see is an ever-changing landscape. We started with the first wind parks. I remember the smaller turbines, etc., in Evia. Now you can see where Kafireas is. We continued with the big PV systems, what we used to consider big PV systems, and now we are talking about inclusion of storage facilities in the network. And in 10 years from now, this will be routine for us. But as if this model was not enough to change the landscape of energy, we also see changes in the load landscape. This focuses on 3 points. We have roof PVs, the general savings using LED lamps, new generation air conditioners, fridges, etc., and the reduction of the load due to the reduction of energy-consuming procedures in industry. Things have completely changed, and there's an issue where we have high production from RES, and we have no load to match it. So this is usually seen in spring and in autumn. When we have interconnections to export, it's fine. But when neighbors are in no need of loads, well, things are difficult. This is a changing landscape, and this is a nightmare for investors because from their own point of view, wishing for stability, it's a nightmare. From the point of view of engineers, is what we call dispatchable RES. With set points, we can define the level of capacity upon output. So the important thing here is flexibility. What does this actually mean? Smart solutions. Several smart solutions. We have modernization and electrification of ports, etc. Regarding RES, we're talking about digital transformation or digitalization. The three areas for us where we have the digital control systems in substations, we have power plant controllers and telemetry. SCADAs. When we become producers, we need to start thinking that aside from the units of generation as a money-making machine, we need to start thinking that this project will be there long after the end of its lifetime. We already talk about repowering of old turbines, etc. PVs are replaced with stronger modules, etc. So the project is there and is there to stay. Let us not stick to the 10 or 20 years of life expectancy of such a project. Technically, the project will be producing energy and it's going to be there forever. So what we need to see is that we need to have the proper tools that will allow us to remain flexible in 10 years from now, and that will allow us to incorporate new methods to match the adjustments or changes in the market, be it curtailment or whatever. So we need to have good connectivity with the rest of the world and the other models to manage equipment, etc. And be it the storage or PV or any other form, everything else will be solved on its own. The Quant director of Huawei talked about that, strong players, strong suppliers, and how important this is if we want to have continuity. So we cooperate with a very important partner, and this is Copa Data. Copa Data does have a huge umbrella of connectivity with many different applications that are constantly enriched. So either today or in the future, such a player will make sure that you'll be able to cooperate with any system that might appear in the future. At a second level, because it's got to come to substations, so usually we're talking about high voltage. Now, at the level of distribution, what we have introduced in the market is power plant controllers. Even retrofits can be used. And in small PV parks, we can have set points from an underlying system or overlying system that can define what should be there in the network. We can implement them. This provides you with flexibility, so you can follow arbitrage or auctioning rules. But when this doesn't work anymore, then you can play with another model, PPAs or any other formula. It is important for you to remain flexible. The last mile, of course, is telemetry. When you go too low to the grid, to the level of consumer, telemetry helps you have functionality not only at the level of billing and invoicing, but also at the technical level, vis-à-vis losses, motifs, patterns of production, etc. This is something we are really familiar with because in DDE we have done this. What we want to show here is that as long as we are flexible, no matter what the future course will be it curtailment or market rules or demand, etc. As long as we are flexible in the generation of energy, we'll be able to greet the future with success. That's all from me. Thank you very much for your attention.